What's up, everybody? I'm Lockouts, and in this video, we are about to address Season 5 Apex Legends, and we're gonna fix it because it's broken, and they don't do it.
Take your mouse and click the button, won't you subscribe to me? Lockouts, providing the content that you see. I'm visually stimulating your mind, 1 minute at a time.
All right, everybody, jumping right into this. First thing that I'm gonna tell you, and we're gonna address right off the bat is, I want you to restart your computer. When I say restart your computer, don't skip a step. Do every one of these steps step by step. We're going to address all the problems as they come in Apex Legends. The first thing that I'm going to bring to light, whether or not, I hope the dev team sees this, because look, man, I've been fixing this game season after season after season. We're now in Season 5, and it's getting worse. I've just played multiple matches, bro, and it's bad. It's bad. So if you guys are getting tons and tons of stutters, and if you have 8 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of RAM or even 32 like me, and you're getting stuttering, Apex Legends has a RAM leak issue. All right, guys, and let's jump right into this right now. All right, so the first program that you guys are gonna get, all right, there is programs that you're gonna get, there are things that you're gonna have to do, and this is gonna not only fix Apex Legends, it's gonna fix every single game that you play, whether or not it's a shooter, whether or not it's an MMO, it does not matter. But this right here is going to fix Apex Legends, or address it, or make it run better on your computer. Now, I can't guarantee 100% fix for every single person, because everybody has a different PC, all right? So we'll jump right into this, and we'll just stop talking right now. First program that I want you guys to get is Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. Links are down below in the video. Scroll down there, get this, all right? The reason that you're going to get Intelligent Standby List Cleaner, guys, is because as you can see that I have a total system memory of 32 gigs right here, okay? And in my standby list right now, as I'm recording this, I only have 6 gigs that's in my standby list. My free memory is 22 gigs of RAM, all right? And if I purge my standby list, you can notice right now I'm recording my video, nothing was hurt or anything like that. It just took, you know, cached files that was on my RAM, and it removed them, all right? That's what happens with Apex Legends. It leaks files, or it has a RAM leak issue with whether, I don't know if it's a shader files or whatever it is. It's some type of files that are loading in the game that is just filling up your RAM, and it is bloating your system and weighing it down, and you're getting stutters. Okay, so that's step one to some of the stutter issue, all right? So get Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. Set your minimum size, no matter what computer you're on, to 1024, all right? Set this to 1024, everybody. So 8, 16, or 24. Set your list size to 1024 megabytes. And then when your free memory is lower than 2048 for 8 gigs or 32 gigs, all right? If you are on 16 gigs of RAM, set this to 4096, all right? And what happens, guys, is when you click the start button right here, we'll go ahead and click the start right now. Now, I don't have to monitor this or anything like that, so if we're playing Apex Legends and Intelligent Standby List is running, as soon as the RAM issue starts to become a problem within the game, Intelligent Standby List Cleaner will go ahead and purge our system automatically, and it will free up that RAM. So like if you're streaming or recording videos or just playing it, no matter what, I've had ISLC in a 4 or 5 hour session clean my RAM 500 and 600 times, all right? So it's not a bad thing. I've never had any problems with it, just removing the cache files that's on it. What the problem is Apex Legends leaking your RAM. And set your ISLC polling rate to either 500 or 1000. Do not go above or below that number, all right? That's going to pull your RAM for, you know, it's going to monitor your usage. The higher that you set this, the more it's going to use your computer. You don't want to use your resources for that. Where this says enable custom timer resolution, do not do that, okay? Don't use this, all right? So we're going to get into the timer resolution in the very next step, all right? So go ahead and download ISLC, get that, and use this anytime that you're going to be playing Apex Legends. Set the file sizes, guys, and just start this and run this program in the background, and it'll just purge your RAM for you, and it'll make your computer run a lot smoother as you're playing Apex Legends. Let me know how this works out for you and what kind of system you have in the comments below. All right, guys. The very next thing that I want you guys to do, we're gonna try to make this short and this week because this is going to be a long video as it is. You're going to be restarting your computer after every one of these steps. So restart your computer after every one of these things that we do here. All right. Most people, when they buy a computer or a laptop, almost 99% of everybody, when they buy them, and they're not general, knowledgeable about PCs, they don't have all of your CPU cores enabled for Windows to use them. Okay. And it doesn't hurt your PC to use what you have paid for. So if you have an 8-core system and you didn't turn all of your cores on within Windows, then that means that Windows is probably only using 2 or 4 of your cores, and however long you've owned your system for, you've never had them on, you're going to get a huge performance gain right here from doing this. So go right down in here, guys, where your search bar is. I want you to type in run. You're going to get this little thing that says run, that's app. I want you to go ahead and click on run. You're going to get open. When this little open bar pops up right here, you're going to type in MSCONFIG. Again, that is MSCONFIG. That's MS config, all right? And then you click OK. When you click OK, you're going to get this box right here that pops up, all right? The very first thing that you're going to do is go over to the boot tab. That is the next one over from general. If you are on an NVMe drive or an SSD, do this. If you are on a regular old school spinning hard drive, do not do this. Again, if you are on an old school hard drive, do not do this. Just leave it alone. If you're on an SSD though, or an NVMe drive, do this. I want you to check this box that says no GUI boot, and then set your timeout to 3 to 5 seconds. Pick a number, 3, 4, or 5, put it in there. I have mine set to 3. It's perfect. It'll enable a fast boot time for you when you start your computer. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do, and this is for everybody, I want you to click this advanced options tab. I want you to go right here to where it says number of processors. You're going to check this box. You're going to open this up and scroll all the way down. So if you have 2 cores, 4 cores, 8 cores, 16, 32, 64, 128, 1000, I don't care, whatever the maximum number of cores that you have is, click it, select it. We're going to do that. 16. Boom, done. The next one over here that says maximum memory, do not select this one. What you're doing here, guys, is telling Windows that you have 16 cores. I want to use all 16 cores. Windows will go, hell yeah, I'm going to use all 16 of those cores. Instant performance gain right there, guys. If you've never done this, tell me how long that you've owned your computer for, and you were like, dude, I never even knew that I had to turn all my cores on, bro. Like, really? Yeah, because its default setting is off in Windows. All right. And if you check this box, you're going to tell Windows to go ahead and use all of your RAM. You want to use this for gaming and other things. You do not want to have Windows allocating all of your RAM. So uncheck this, but do check your max number of processors. Click OK. You're going to click apply. Okay. Click OK. It's going to ask you to restart your computer. All right. So restart your computer right now. Do that. Do that right now. Restart it. Come back into the video right here. All right, guys, welcome back. And I'm sure that you just are noticing faster boot time, and your computer is instantly more responsive because now you are using 100% of all of the cores that you have in there. So it's kind of funny that a lot of people buy computers, have them forever, and they were like, dude, I've never turned this on, bro. I never knew. All right. So the next thing that you're going to do, and this is for everybody, whether or not you're on a low-end system or a laptop, it does not matter, okay? You're going to enable Ultimate Performance Plan. This is something that is that's in Windows. It's in every Windows 10, but it is default is hidden and it's off. Okay, you're going to have to do this in your Windows PowerShell. So you're going to go down here to the start button. You're going to right click on it. You're going to see this little thing that says Windows PowerShell Admin. You're going to click that one. You're going to click yes. You're going to get a blue box that pops up right here, guys. Okay, what you're going to do right now is you're going to go down into the video and you're going to get this right here. It's a Windows PowerShell command. Okay, and you want to start with PowerCFG, duplicate scheme, E, all these letters and numbers and all this stuff. Okay, you want all of this. Copy it. Go over here to your Windows PowerShell, paste it, hit enter. Okay, notice right here it says Power Scheme GUID. This is the number for Windows 10 to go, oh, okay, we could turn on Ultimate Performance and use all of our performance now. Turn that on. Okay, next thing that you're going to do is just go ahead and click out of that. You've now enabled Windows PowerShell ultimate performance. So the next thing that you guys got to do is go down in here and type in power to the Windows search bar. Type in power. You're going to get this little green plug that pops up. It's going to say edit power plant. Click on it. Okay. The next thing that you're going to get that pops up, guys, is going to be this box right here. And in this box, you're going to have these tabs that are right here in the top. Go to the one that says Power Options. You can now see all of the power options that are in your computer. And the one that you want is the one that we just enabled that's called Ultimate Performance. If you cannot see Ultimate Performance, restart your computer and then come back to where you are right now into the power plan. After you restart your computer, you will see the Ultimate Performance if you can't see it already by just regularly doing it. So go ahead and check the Ultimate Performance, make sure that you select it, and then I want you to click Change Plan Settings. Turn display off, never. Put the computer to sleep, never. What the hell is the point of having your computer overclocked and running in max performance, and then you've got displays getting turned off because you walked away from it for 30 seconds, or you're sitting there and you didn't move anything because you were trying to hide in a corner somewhere or something. Yeah, just don't do that. Turn it off. Don't do that. It's bad for your hard drives and everything too. The next thing that you're going to do is click Advanced Power Options. Okay, guys? This is going to be where you're going to get lots of performance gains in here. First thing is hard disk. Turn hard disk off after, never. Put this on 0, okay? And the next thing that you're going to do is if you're on a laptop or if you are on a desktop and you're playing on, you have Wi-Fi and you're using Wi-Fi, go to wireless adapter, go to power saving. On a setting right here, it says maximum performance. Make sure that you click maximum performance. Don't click maximum power saving. You want max performance. We want to go all the way. All right, the next one that we're going to do is PCI Express. You want the link power management off. Take the setting, make it, don't do any of these. Just click off. All right. The next one that you're going to want is processor power management. You want the minimum processor state to 100. You want the maximum processor state set to 100. You want the system cooling policy to be active. Now listen, in the last videos that I've done of this, a lot of people were confused. They were like, dude, that's maxing out my computer. No, it is not. If your computer is rated at 5 gigahertz, let's just say that. Let's throw it out there for a number. If your processor is rated at 5 gigahertz, guys, and it's overclocked or you have it in maximum performance and you have the minimum processor state set to 5% or 0 or something like that, when you are watching a video or something like that, your computer's CPU is able to downclock under the 5 gigahertz. So if you have an overclocked processor, this will make you unstable. I don't give a shit what anybody else says. There is no reason to have your computer with all these settings running in all this performance for gaming, and then you turn your CPU to an unboosted state of an unmaxed clock. It will not hurt your CPU to run at the max clock that is normally set. So if you have a 4.2 gigahertz processor, it'll run at 4.2 gigahertz whether or not you're watching a video, using Adobe programs, or playing a game. Especially in gaming, you don't want your computer to be like, oh, I'm only using 25% of the CPU here, so I'll downclock to 3.3 gigahertz, and then it's going to boost back up when it gets into 80 and 90% usage. Is for your display, turn your display off, never. Make sure that one is on there. Click Apply, click OK. Close this out. You guys don't need that anymore. You now have Ultimate Performance enabled, and everything is A-OK, and your computer knows now in Windows to use all of the cores, and that it is safe for it to go ahead and be running in a different performance mode than power saving and stuff like that, okay? So restart your computer, come back into the video right here, and we'll carry on. All right, guys, the very next thing that we are going to do, Windows 10, ever since like the 1811 or something like that, and earlier updates, Windows started messing with their timers within Windows settings. So you want to use your graphics cards and your monitors timers. You do not want to use fake Windows bloated timers. Having a timer on top of a timer screws with your computer. It creates stutter and lag, and you do not get smooth, consistent frame times. So I don't give a shit if you're getting 300 FPS. If your frame pacing is 9.2, 7.6, 4.1, 7.6, 9. That's not consistent frame pacing. I'd rather have 141 FPS of 4.1 consistent across the board, whether or not I'm in a heavy fight, a low fight, running around in a field. It does not matter. I want my frame times to be consistent, and doing this will remove the registry edits from Windows 10 and only use the Windows timers that you guys use. So the next program that you guys are going to get is timer resolution. If you guys do not have this program already, this is something that every gamer should have that's on his computer. This ensures maximum latency, or the lowest amount of latency, I should say, between your GPU, your monitor, what happens on your mouse, what's registering on your screen, everything like that. Okay, guys? So get timer resolution. Again, the link is in the downstairs. The link is down below. Go down there, click it, download it, install it. And when you download and install timer resolution, now when you click default, okay, it'll give you whatever your default natural timer resolution is that is going from your graphics card to your monitor. When you click maximum, it is going to go to 0.499 or 0.487 or 0.501 or something like that. If you have any number when you download this program that does not say 0.500, that means that Windows 10 during an update or some update or multiple updates has put Windows registry timers on there that is messing with games, and Apex Legends reacts to that negatively. So get this program. If your timer does not say this, we're going to fix that in the next step right now. So click maximum and then just go ahead and minimize this. Anytime I start my computer, I just run this program the whole time. I click it at maximum, and I just let it run down there in my taskbar in the background. It's very lightweight. It just ensures low latency for what's happening on your keyboard, on your mouse, what you see. It's a good program to have. Again, if you see any number that is not 0.500, that means you have bad timers within Windows, and we're going to address that right now. All right, so in order to address the Windows timers, now if you have a little bit of an older system, you can go into your BIOS and you could look for HPET timers. If you have that's in your BIOS, make sure that it is enabled in your BIOS. If you have any type of a newer computer or newer laptop or anything like that, HPET is going to be enabled by default, and you can't turn it off within your BIOS because it is called a high performance event timer. That is what HPET is, okay? It is for timers within Windows, within your computer, and how everything reacts for latency, all right? So you want to go to down here where the search bar is. I want you to type in CMD. You're going to get command prompt. You're going to right click on it and run as administer. You're going to get this black box that pops up right here like this. You're going to scroll down and you're going to get this command right here. It's BCD edit / use platform clock. No, you're going to copy it. You're going to get this here little box. You're going to paste it. I'm not going to do this because I've already done this and I have other registry settings and I don't want to mess with them. So go ahead and hit enter. It's going to say, all right, it's enabled. Restart your computer. Do that right now. Come back in and we're going to do the next timer. We're going to take that out, okay? All right, the next timer that you guys are going to take out, mind you, if you didn't restart your computer on the last one, do that. Every time I tell you to restart your computer, you have to remove these registry edits from your computer. Restarting your computer removes the registry edit, and then you go ahead and restart your computer. We're going to take out the next little line of code, restart the computer again, and then we're going to fix your timers. So restart your computer. I cannot tell you enough to do that. Please restart your computer, otherwise it'll be a mess, all right? Or not a mess, it'll just be more of a pain in the ass for you to get your timers to say 500 nice and hard locked, all right? So the next thing that you're going to do, again, type in CMD, right click on command prompt, run as administrator, guys. Get the little black box right here, and then you're going to get BCD edit / use platform tick yes. You're going to copy this. You're going to go to the little black box right here. You're going to then paste it in there, okay? Hit enter. When you hit enter, it's going to say that it was enabled or whatever I can't remember because I've done this forever ago now. But just go ahead and hit enter and then restart your computer, guys. So it'll remove that registry edit, and then we'll go ahead and do the next one, all right? So the next one that we're going to do is, this is a possible performance gain. Now go ahead and do this. I have it done on my computer. I have a Ryzen 8 core 16 thread, 32 gigs of RAM. I've got water cooled AIOs. I've got a GTX 1080. I mean, I've got SSDs, Samsung Evos. This is what I use. I'm giving it to you guys, and it works. It works for every game, not just Apex. All right. So this one here, the same thing. Go to CMD, right click on command prompt, run as administer, get the little black box that's right here. And for this one, you're going to get BCD edit / set disable dynamic tick yes. You're going to copy that. You're going to go to the black box. You're going to paste it in there. And then you're going to hit enter. When you hit enter, it's going to say it was enabled or successful or whatever it was. Then restart your computer. Come right back to the video again. All right. Yes, so you have to restart your computer a lot, but it's worth it in the end for every game, not just Apex, guys. All right, guys. So the next thing that I'm going to tell you is something that'll probably blow your mind, and this is whether or not you're on console or on PC. Console guys, I don't know if you're able to address this or not, but PC guys, you for damn sure can. All computers, when they are sold to you or you build them and you install Windows, whatever it is, there's something that's called MTU, and it's to do with your home network. All right. And whether or not you are getting packet loss, and this addresses Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, World of Warcraft, tons of other games, Fortnite, anything else. All right, guys, you have to set, when you normally get your computer and you install Windows, the MTU by default is set at 1500, which means that you have a package. All right. Think of it as a suitcase. All right. You got a suitcase. All right, guys. So think about it like this. All right. This old hard drive right here. This is an old spinning hard drive out of a laptop. All right. So picture this as a packet. All right. This is your home network. All right. This is this computer right here. It needs to send this packet from here to my home router and then shoot it from my home router out to my internet service provider, which sends it out to the world of whatever game that I'm playing, Apex server, Google server, whatever the hell it is that you're doing. That's a packet that goes from your computer to your home router and gets shot out. By default, its normal MTU is 1500. 1500 is the file size. So picture this being 1500. Now, if your home router can only handle 1382, it's taking that file and it's fragmenting this much of it off and splitting it into two. So you are getting 100% packet arrival at the destination when you ping all your stuff. So you go to ping your speed, it's saying, yeah, dude, you have very low jitter, you got awesome connection. But in the fucking end, bro, you're still splitting a packet from your home, what's going from this computer to your home, and then it's getting shot out. So the main large packet will probably arrive, but this one probably doesn't. And there might be little bits of information in there that is getting you killed in Apex or not helping you get the kill in Apex. Okay, so setting your home MTU with this program that is called TCP Optimizer, guys. And this program, you're going to get it down below. Okay, I have the link for you. It's already set up. Okay, make sure when you run TCP Optimizer, you right click on it and you run it as admin. So right click on TCP Optimizer, run it as admin. I'll go ahead and do that with you guys right here. Run as admin, run as admin. All right, so she's going to load up these settings right here. This is what she looks like. Now, the cool thing about TCP Optimizer is, guys, this is going to optimize your packets so that you have only one packet going from your home internet and it's getting shot out, so you don't have a split or fragmented packet before it leaves your house. God, I can't talk now. So you do not want to split or fragment a packet before it leaves your home router and gets shot out into the world, okay? Most, like I said, is set to 1500. Now look, I have fiber op and a 1 gig connection from Bell, and my home MTU is set to 1312. You can see that right here. Okay, jumping into TCP Optimizer here, guys. Now, before you send this packet through your home network all the way out into the world, I have Bell Fiber Op, a 1 gig fiber op connection, okay? And this was set to 1500 by default, and I was still getting fragmented packets, and I was like, dude, there is something going on. I'm telling you, there's something happening, and I just can't figure it out and pinpoint what the hell it is, because I know I had that fucking shot on that guy. Excuse my language. But, I mean, that's what we all say, right? So my home network, even with 1 gig fiber op connection, is set to 1312. That's the max packet size that I could send out from my home router before it'll fragment. So it was sent to at 1500 before. That means that like 200 megabytes of this was like getting fragmented and split into another file and sent as 2 different things for 1 packet. You understand? So when you send 10 packets, imagine all the packet loss that you actually have that you don't even realize. Okay, so go down here into the bottom, click on custom, okay? And when you click custom, I want you to check modify all network adapters. All right, don't worry about your MTU setting right now. Don't worry about that right now. For the TCP window auto tuning, I want that to go to normal. Windows scaling heuristics disabled. Congestion control provider, I want that you guys set that to cubic. I want you guys to set receive side scaling RSS to enabled. R segment coil sing RSC, disable that. And time to live, this TTL, leave it blank. ECN capability, disabled. Checksum offloading, disabled. TCP chimney offload, disabled. Large send offload, LSO, disabled. TCP 1323 timestamps, disabled. Okay, now that you guys have done that, I want you to go ahead and click your apply changes. This is going to enter all of these registry edits into your computer. Boom! You now have a wonderful, almost wonderful internet home connection that is, everything is done and sent in 1 unfragmented packet. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is go over into the advanced tab settings, and for max connections per 1 server, you want it to set to 10. Max connections per server right below it, you want it to be set to 10, okay? For host resolution priority, set this to 4. The next one, host priority, set that to 5. DNS priority, set that to 6. Neb BT priority, set that to 7. Max SYN retransmission, set that to 4. Non-stack RTT resiliency, set that to disabled. Initial RTO, set that to 2000. The min RTO, set that to 300. QoS, non-best effort limit, set that to 0. QoS, do not use NLA default, NA, don't use this, okay? For the gaming tweak, network throttling index, this is within Windows too, guys. This is going to tweak that setting. Network throttling index, disabled, FFFF. Make sure that you guys have this setting, disabled, FFFF. System responsiveness, set it to gaming, 0. You want it to be ultra responsive for gaming. All right, the next thing that you want is TCP ACK frequency, disabled. TCP no delay, enabled 1. TCP delay ACK ticks, disabled 0. Network memory allocation, system cache default 0. Size optimized 3. Dynamic port allocation, set this to 65, 534. TCP timed wait delay, set this to 30. Okay, these should be a lot of standard settings. All right. All right, so now the next thing that you're going to do is go and test your MTU for your home network. So go ahead and select speedguide.net right here. From this, you go click over here to this MTU latency thing, okay, guys, and click speedguide.net. All right, and then you're just going to head and click right here where it says largest MTU. And it's going to say, please set max MTU to 1500 in order to get the correct result. Would you like to continue? And you set yes. Now, mine's not set to 1500 because I already know mine's 1312. Okay? So this right here just went and pinged speedguide.net, and it let me know that the largest possible non-fragmented packet is 1284, which means that it can safely set my MTU to 1312. All right? So it has a largest possible non-packet fragmented packet of 1284. The reason that this is saying this right now is because I have my MTU already set to 1312, and it says that I can set my MTU to 1312, which is what I already have. Now this would say something different because I had it set to 1500 before. It's been so long since I've done this, I don't remember what it said. So go ahead and set this now. Whatever this tells you that your largest MTU is, guys, go ahead and run this again. You can see right there, it'll just go ahead and ping speedguide.net for you. And this is the same one that I use. It's pretty much the benchmark that everybody else uses. And you can set your MTU to 1312. So whatever this is, whether it's 1284, 1186, 1490, whatever it is, go ahead and go back over to the general settings over here. Make sure that you have the little custom dot enabled, and then set your MTU right here to that number that you get from the MTU latency benchmark that you just did. Now set that into here. Click apply changes, guys. Okay, you're going to get this box that pops up. Click OK. Go ahead and do that. That'll enter your registry. Restart your computer. You do not have to run this program anymore. It's done. You've optimized your network. You fixed your packets. Okay, go ahead and close that. It's done. You can open it up once every 2 weeks or something like that and run it again and look at your settings just to give you peace of mind to make sure that it's running. But it works. Okay. Now, all of these things coupled together is going to not only fix your computer, make it run better, run smoother, run Apex Legends at the best that you could possibly get Apex Legends to run at. It's going to be any game and anything that you do for any app. All right. Now, the very next thing that you guys are going to do is go down in here to where your Apex is. So that's right here is my Apex. You guys can see it right here. Right click on this, guys. Go to properties, go to compatibility. You're going to get this box that pops up. You're going to change a setting for all users. That's how I have mine set. Disable full screen optimizations. Run this program as administrator. Okay. Click change high DPI settings. Check this little box right here that says override high DPI scaling behavior. Scaling performed by application. Check this box. Click OK. Click OK. Click apply. Click OK. All right. The same thing for origin. Go into properties in there, go into compatibility, guys, change high DPI settings and all this stuff. You know, you can see I have it all set. The same thing. Disable full screen optimizations, run this program as admin. Now, when you first load Apex Legends, it's going to be blurry. You're going to have to go in there and turn on some settings in there to get your graphics to look a lot better. But this is going to help with the RAM leaks and the stuttering issues and all these other things, okay? The next thing that you guys want to do is type in graphics in the Windows search bar that's down here. When you guys get that, you're going to get the graphics settings that pop up. When you get graphics settings, you're going to get this thing that says variable refresh rate. Optimize games for variable refresh rate. Turn it on. It used to be that this used to mess with Windows and all that other stuff, but all this does really right now is just shut down, if anything, a couple little Windows performances, and you might see a little bit of gains if you are on an older system or maybe a laptop, so turn this on. I have it on mine. I have a G-Sync 144 Hertz monitor with a GTX 1080, and I leave it on my Ryzen 8 core, okay? The next thing that you guys are going to do is go down here and choose an app to set a preference. Click Classic App. Click Browse. You're going to find wherever you have Apex Legends installed on your computer. Find it. When you find Apex Legends, it's going to look like this. You're going to get a little options thing. Click Options. Click on High Performance right here. Click Save. That means that your graphics card knows to run Apex Legends and high performance with all the other settings. The same thing with OBS. If you guys are a streamer, set your OBS, set your Origin, set your Streamlabs, set World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, you know, your Photoshops, your any Adobe programs, any of that. You could see all the stuff that I have in here that's all on high performance, okay? This is for your graphic settings. Go ahead, do that for any program that you want, any app, any game that you have. Go ahead and turn that into your graphic settings. Enable that high performance, that goodness, high performance goodness for all of your programs that you want to use. All right, and the very last thing that we're going to get, guys, is if you guys are still experiencing stutters and issues and stuff like that, there's a program that is called RTSS, okay? This is what it looks like. It's called Riva Tune Statistics Server. It's down below. Get it, download it, okay? If you have a G-Sync or a variable refresh rate monitor, disable that, turn it off. Turn off G-Sync that's within your NVIDIA control panel, or if you're an AMD unit or FreeSync, whatever it is, turn it off, okay? Riva Tuner will take over G-Sync, and it will ensure even frame pacing. And remember when we started this video, we were talking about frame pacing, all right? Having 300 FPS at, you know, variable different frame rate times. So if it takes one frame to show up at 9.6 milliseconds and the next one 7.1 milliseconds and the next one 4.2 and then it jumps back to 9.6, that's an inconsistent frame pace. So you don't have 10 frames that came out all at the same time, which gives you even smooth buttery play that you can see that's on your display. Riva Tuner does that. Turn off G-Sync, okay? You don't have a variable refresh rate monitor, this could help you even with that too, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do is application detection level. I have mine set to high. Stealth mode off. Frame rate limit. You can limit your frame rate with this. This is an excellent frame rate cap for you guys, okay? You can use this if you want to, but do not use frame rate and scanline sync in conjunction with each other. They will mess with each other. Pick one of the two, okay? What I do is I use scanline sync, and wherever the tier is when I'm playing Apex Legends, see right here at the bottom of my this box, that's usually where the tier is for me in Apex Legends. Using scanline sync will move that tier mark right down to the very bottom of my monitor right here, and you do not want to take it all the way off of your screen. You want to have that tier line right to the very bottom to where you can barely see it, and it's right in them last pixel rows. Now, scanline sync, there's verticals and there's horizontal lines that are on your monitor, okay? These vertical lines are scanned, and when you get frames that overlap each other, that's where you get a tiering. So picture two pieces of paper, slide them over top of each other. Where the top piece of paper is slid over the bottom piece of paper is a line right there. That hard line is your tier mark. That's double frames that are coming over top of each other. That means you do not have even frame pacing, all right? And RTSS will even that out, and it will move that scan line, that overlapped image, it will move it right to the very bottom of your screen, and it will ensure that you have the lowest latency that is possible for that frame, because what it is doing is dragging that back frame to the visible forefront, and the overlapping frame that is trying to lap it in the front, you're moving that down there, and you're actually operating on the back frame that is being brought forwards. So you never actually are experiencing that clipping or tearing issue or stuttering anymore. RTSS will instantly fix that. Some people experience mouse polling issues when you're using RTSS. If you're having mouse issues with RTSS, unfortunately, I would say either turn your polling rate on your mouse to 500 or just don't use RTSS. It's not going to help you because you might have too low of a system, or some other settings that are somewhere else that's within your computer are just not working right with RTSS, okay? So again, use RTSS to evenly fix the frame pacing and the smooth butteriness of your game. Using this program, dude, blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, it's like an insta fixed. And then, you know, coupled with all your MTU settings and everything else that you have done to get to here right now, you should have one hell of an experience with any game that you play, not only Apex Legends, but everything. So go ahead and thank me, tell me thank you, or, you know, tell me, hey, it didn't help me, or tell me how much it did help me, or whatever it is, whatever happened for you guys, for whatever games it is that you guys have experienced. Please down below in your comments, let us know what setting it was that helped you, what it was that you did that you found the biggest performance gain out of. Whatever it was, leave a comment below. Help the next fella out, because we're all in this together. Everybody wants to get Apex to run smooth, dude. And hopefully the devs see this video, because we've been doing this, dude, and I have tens of thousands of views on the other ones for fixing Apex Legends. With this one's probably going to be tens of thousands again, because we have to do these things. But in the end, hey, you know what? You ended up with a bomb setting in your PC for all games. So, hey, Apex Legends, you made us look really deep into our computers and address other problems that we didn't even know existed. So, good looking out. If this helped you guys anyways, please like, follow, subscribe, click the buttons, do all that. Help a fella out. I'm Lockouts, baby. Peace.
Take your mouse and click the button, won't you subscribe to me? Lockouts providing the content that you see. I'm visually stimulating your mind, 1 minute at a time.